Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from the Vault, episode 180. This weekend Caps goes right now. Good friend Rico's back. Ariel, Leon, Pierre. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Make sure you guys let us know you're here by dropping a like on the comments. Dropping a like on the video and letting us know you're here in the comments. And for now, enjoy this beat by the BP Mercenaries.
Yeah, and everyone, let's hit that like nice and early today. Let's hit it nice and early.
So is Leon officially not the only Asian baseball player in Toronto, or what?
Dude. First of all, I don't think Leon's a baseball player.
Can we talk about, like, is it happening or not?
Is he coming to Toronto, or
he is not?
in LA?
He is not going to Toronto. I'm
when
telling
I googled where is Ohtani going, it said Toronto Blue Jays.
I was with Pierre where I said it's not going. He's going to Dodgers or somewhere else. But until the MLB Instagram themselves actually put Ohtani is on his way. He's on his way to Toronto. So like. Then you get the report a couple hours later. I even DM'd you, bro. Like, this is.
Wait, what are you talking about? He's not. No one announced he's going to Toronto.
No, the actual MLB Instagram had it on there that he was on his way to Toronto. It wasn't like.
It did because I went and looked at the MLB Instagram and it was like he's on his way. Not saying that he signed, but that was his.
He was on an airplane.
That was his favorite choice.
He's going to the Giants or the Dodgers. End of story.
See, this is what they wrote.
He will not go to Toronto. There's no upside in going to Toronto. There's zero upside going there.
Look, this is MLB's Instagram. It says sources.
I just said it to you.
Ohtani is en route to Toronto today. At this hour, Ohtani does not have a signed agreement with any Major League Baseball.
And then Bob Nightingale said that it was confirmed that the guy was still at home. Ohtani was still at home. Like, this is all going to be it's all just like gossip until someone signs. He's not going to Toronto.
And then this guy got traded.
I stand on that firmly. That guy will not go to Toronto.
Is this going to do anything?
How do you feel about Soto going to the Yankees?
They need pitching. They don't need fucking hitting.
What about
it's an embarrassment of offensive riches. Because once a team like that gets to the playoffs and they can score 1,000 runs, they always suck when it comes to the postseason because strong pitching always beats great hitting.
Well, look at what happened to my Phillies. We were solid, and then the home runs dried up, and the pitchers got hit.
You're getting Tyler O'Neill.
This isn't me being a Leon hater. I just don't think he's going to Toronto. I think there's very little, I think the chances of him going to Toronto are fucking ridiculously small.
What do you think about this guy O'Neill going to your Red Sox?
I don't know. He's a great defensive player.
The Red Sox find talent. They always do. Yeah, by the way, I know a couple people on the panel have an affinity for graphic T-shirts, and when this just came in the mail today, so I said, oh, this would be perfect for the show.
Oh yeah, that is a good tee.
Oh, nice.
Literally, the summer that got me, I think, truly turned me into a baseball fan as a kid. Oh, that's a great one too.
No, it's not that I don't want him in the AL East. I don't think he's going there. I don't think there's a chance he goes there. I think he's going to be on the West Coast. It's going to be San Francisco, Seattle, or the Giants, or the Dodgers. And I'm leaning towards the Giants.
I would love him. I would love him on Seattle with J-Rod. I don't know. I have a man crush on J-Rod. I think he's great.
Drake is wearing Ohtani gear now, so
Drake has man crushes.
Unless you're the Dodgers, right? Or you have endless amounts of payroll. Ohtani is not a good deal. He's not.
How much do you think he's gonna get?
He's gonna get like $60 million a year or something like that. It's fucking wild, man.
Nice. Crazy. I mean, I'm kind of happy.
He's gonna make more each year than the Tampa Bay Rays and Kansas City Royals combined. I mean, that's what he's gonna make. And it's crazy.
But man, just to be able to see him on the regular, Leon, like if you guys signed him, how often do you think you would go to games to see him?
Me?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how close you are, but
it's a trek. I'd rather go watch him on the road, but I definitely go watch him at home a couple times.
Yeah.
You guys will see. This guy's not going to Toronto.
I missed out on my chance to go see the King last night, but my son, his first basketball game, he got to see LeBron and Zion. How about that? Even though I know, Pierre, I know you're not a big LeBron guy, but my son's first, he got to go with his grandma last night because that in-season tournament's here in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So my son's first basketball game was Zion Williams versus LeBron James, Brandon Ingram. Kid's 4 years old. He's starting off pretty solid.
Yeah. LeBron, once again, showing why he's one of the greatest. Epic performer. Blew that team out by 40 points.
I'm thinking I'm gonna throw the 200 down to go see tomorrow.
So now you're dubbing. You're saying you're proof that LeBron is the greatest because they beat the Pelicans by 44.
Well, not only that, I mean, this is his 21st season, right?
Oh,
and this is the fastest he's ever got to 30 points in less than 20 minutes. Okay, how about that one?
Nobody gives a fuck. Let's hit the countdown.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest that fit into community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions are fitted to classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops. Pierre, Leon, Jason from the vault, bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and Clink vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers. You know what it is. BP Mercs work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. This views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. This week in Caps episode 180 goes right now. Ariel, Leon, Pierre, joined by our good friend Rico. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Pierre, take it away.
All right. Should be a good show today. I got a lot of my anger out of my system on Wednesday, so I think I'm in a good place today. But let's do this. We got a lot of people in here now. We got 130 plus people in here. It's very early in the show. That's a pretty good turnout for the start of the show. Let's hit that like button, everybody. Let's get this to 100 likes faster than ever. Let's make that LeBron, whatever the fuck he was talking about, 30 points in 27 minutes or whatever it was. Let's beat that record, and let's get to 100 points, which would be 100 likes, in less than 10 minutes. How about that? And then we'll show just how pedestrian LeBron James is. All right. So you get really offended every time I talk about LeBron James.
Yeah, and the more you talk about LeBron James, the worse I'm gonna talk about Jay Dilla. So you better.
Snap, are you meat riding LeBron James?
Me riding him all the way to the fucking championship.
Oh my goodness!
You talk about my LeBron. I'm talking about your Jay Dilla. And
listen, that's not a fair compliment. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm a Jordan guy. I always will be.
I mean, Jordan was great, but I think LeBron is, of our time, he's the greatest of right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least we can still watch
now?
LeBron.
Yeah,
you only can watch LeBron. You only can watch Jordan on YouTube.
Let me speak. I didn't watch Jordan on YouTube. I watched Jordan on television when I was
not no more. You can't watch Jordan currently. You got to watch him on
fucking YouTube. Kidding, man. What do you think? I'm some sort of fucking idiot? Like, of course you can
but
Jordan is a better – Jordan all time is a better player, period. The guy spent 2 years of his prime playing baseball. He had those 2 years back. Then we're talking a whole different ball game. That guy would have won – the guy probably – listen, those Houston Rocket teams were good, but they weren't beating Jordan. No fucking way. Not a fucking chance. Not a chance in hell.
The thing about I was a kid during the Jordan era, but I remember the thing about it is that I do compare both of them. They both have that, like, dude, it was just so gravitating. Jordan, like, everybody was a Bulls fan, and then I feel like now LeBron, wherever LeBron goes, a huge fan base appears there. So, but Kobe was really our generation's great. So we got robbed.
Who's the better winner? Who's the bigger winner?
Jordan, obviously Jordan, 100%. Never saw Game 7.
That's it. He was a fucking assassin. All right, let's move on here. We can talk about this all fucking day. Let's show our hats, and then I'm going to show what's dropping today. Another great, but you won't. Oh, boy. Soul saying Duncan's better than Kobe. This should be interesting.
Oh, nah, bro.
All I'm going to say is something that all of you guys say all the time. It was rigged for Jordan to win every time. He was the face. He saved the NBA. He saved the NBA. That brand, that Jordan brand. You don't think?
No.
That commissioner that was in the NBA. He was
save
fucking
the NBA. You don't know your NBA history. What saved the NBA was Bird and Magic. They saved the NBA.
if we're giving hot NBA hot takes, can I just say this? And Pierre, I know you're probably going to kill me for this, but no team has ridden one championship harder than what is it? The '08 Celtics.
What does that mean?
Like they keep bringing these guys up. It was one championship. One championship.
What? I never hear about the 2008 Celtics.
We still see like, oh, anything is possible. They're literally doing commercials for that still.
I can't even remember the last time I saw that.
Oh, I feel like we see like KG and them all the time. They still bring them up. They talk.
Maybe you're fucking seeing them in your nightmares because they fucking destroyed your fucking Sixers left and right. But
they do. I feel like
they own the Sixers. Maybe that's why you're a little like.
Look, I said you were gonna kill me for it. They do kill my Sixers.
I don't really hear a lot about. But 2008, 2009, and Celtics Lakers. Those were two fantastic series that were nostalgic in some way because of the history between the two teams. But listen, Michael Jordan was the consummate winner, and that's just the way I feel. I feel like he had a different kind of killer instinct that LeBron doesn't have. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. And the only difference is for anybody under the age of 30, you didn't see both play. I did, so that's the benefit of being an old man. So let's get into it. Let's show our hats and get started here. Let's start with you, happy face snap. Let's start with you.
Okay, old school hat from. My fit, it's all corduroy, Mercedes-Benz 2.0.
Okay.
BMW, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I didn't know either.
Good Saint STL. I want to say from Hat Dreams, if I'm remembering correctly.
Looks it.
Love this hat. Just a great, good to go hat.
All right. I don't got as much flags in my room as Rico, but I'm wearing a Cuba hat.
Hey, that's a great one.
I like this hat. Wow, I want this hat. Whose hat is that?
It's a little unreleased hat that's coming out next week.
Oh, I'll be looking for that. I'll be looking for it.
Don't toot your own horn too much.
And here's mine, the Omaha Storm Chasers. This one has a ripstop nylon brim, just because we figured, hey, you'll be out in a storm, you might as well have a ripstop nylon brim. We've got that 50th anniversary of Omaha. They were once the Royals, now the Storm Chasers. So nice little cap coming soon to Topper Store USA. Another minor league gem, I would say.
Ooh, so what is that UV? What is the UV?
Gray.
Oh, it looks nice. No, when the light hit it looked a little like bronze. It looks nice. That's great.
Definitely gray.
Love it.
All right, so let's get a poll up for our hats, and then I'll show what's dropping today. You guys want to see what's dropping today?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you remember back, I did Ken Griffey Jr. and his impact on Jackie Robinson Day All-Star Game jersey hat. Now I did the other two. So here's the first one. This is the home jersey. And for those that don't know the history, maybe, Leon, you can find the article and maybe put the link in the chat if people want to read it. But Jackie Robinson Day really came to fruition because of Ken Griffey Jr. So what I wanted to do is take the three jerseys that he wore that year, where he really lobbied to make this a reality. So his All-Star Game jersey, which already dropped, this is his home. And then this one is his away jersey. That kind of ends the Ken Griffey Jr., Jackie Robinson jersey trio. And this thing will be dropping during the show. So this one has a green under. I just thought it looked good with the gray crown. I didn't want to do too much gray.
What did the channel say was the better one?
It was really like a 50-50 split on both.
That teal is amazing. I had the red. Teal. Pierre, you made me spend almost $300, just so you know.
On what?
Because I got the original one that you did, the red, and then I go on Michelin S. I'm looking around for the jersey to go with it. It's sold out, but they have that little thing where it says we can put your email in, let you know if it comes. Yeah. I said, I'll put it in. It's not going to come in. Literally right before Black Friday, my size pops up. It's in stock. I said, well, $30 off. Might as well get it.
Griffey jerseys are like, that's like the Jordan jersey of Major League Baseball.
Absolutely.
Really. I mean, you gotta have one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hezzy, I put the poll up in multiple places. The channel on YouTube might have had it that way, but then one of the Instagrams had it like in favor of the teal. Listen, the freshwater, like that freshwater colorway, if you have the sneakers, it's great. Or if you have the jersey, it's great. It's tough to match if you don't have the sneakers, you know. But some people don't care about their sneakers. So
Let me say something real Leonish. I thought the Jordan jersey of the MLB was the Jordan White Sox jersey, not the Mariners.
No.
The Jordan jersey of the MLB is not the Jordan from the White Sox?
I'm not sure if you're just trying to get me fired up today or what.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Jordan wasn't
Trying to rev me up
as
today.
good.
It seems like you guys came on here on a mission to kind of rev me up.
Jordan wasn't
you know
as
what?
good
I just enjoy the
at
fact that
baseball
you're a
as
real
Kendrick.
you and Leon especially are real sports guys. So whenever I get to talk real sports, I like it. It's fun. Not to get anybody revved up.
Yeah, well, don't go poking at me anymore, Snap, because you might not like what you get in return, pal. All right, let's move. Let's move on, guys. You guys ready to get started here?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is this the only hat they dropped?
It's the only hat they dropped per the slides.
Oh my God. This is horrendous, man.
You don't like it?
Huh?
You don't like it?
Hell no. First of all, it's a corduroy, but it's a fucking off-white corduroy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this thing, nah, man, the eyelets don't even match the corduroy. That brim is nasty work, man. No, this scorpion is getting smashed right away, man.
What are your thoughts, Leon?
Initial thoughts, I don't mind it. I don't necessarily want it to be cord, though. I think the cord kind of takes away from the hat, but the colors and the blocking isn't that bad. I mean, extra rarity points now that they've vaulted this logo for no reason.
What, Leon, do you like this hat? Yes or no?
I'm gonna lean towards no.
Okay, thank you. That's what we wanted to know.
All right. Well, let's move on to 606 Brims, and we'll give Rico a chance to kind of chime in here. So, Rico, 606 Brims dropped these 4 hats. What are your thoughts on these?
I think they're good caps. Nothing like that blows me away. But I mean, if you're just looking for something to just throw on, I think they're good. Are the top buttons on the bottom ones, are those orange or red?
Orange.
Look orange.
Oh,
here.
never mind. Yeah. Kill those. But the 2 top ones I could live with.
I don't mind the orange button. Kind of matches the orange in the side patch.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not for me. The gold looks a little too washed on the Detroit. I think if you like the side patches pop really well, but the Detroit, like the front logos, the Astros looks a little bit better because at least they have a little bit of orange in that as well. But I feel like the all white and the gold kind of sink into each other.
Yeah, maybe if they had done that outline in orange on the Detroit, that would have looked nice.
Yeah.
I really like the Arizona hat. The Astros hat is by my boy Houston Texans. Great job. I seen it in hand. It looks way better than a picture. But this is my thing about this Wrigley Field side patch. For some reason, when I look at it, it looks like the stadium is upside down.
I'm with you. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right? But then you got to really look at it and be like, oh, no, it's not upside down.
Well, let's do this. Why don't we do this? Because you had talked to me a little bit about these stadium patches. So, Leon, can I show something off?
Mm-hmm.
So, Snap, you had some questions about these and whether or not I would get them. So, John Jay sent these my way. I think this Yankee one sold out, but I at least wanted to give them some visibility on the show. So, you got the Yankees one here.
You like it?
As a collector, would I like it to add to the collection? Yes. Would I wear that? Absolutely not. Okay. Even if it was Fenway Park, I wouldn't wear it.
I feel like if you're gonna do that stadium as the front patch, maybe like go plain Jane or like.
I think he did a good job. Listen, I think for what he was trying to accomplish here, I think he did a good job.
That one's a little bit better. I like that. I like that World Series on the back.
And the Astrodome. This is one I think this one did pretty well too, but this has a velvet visor.
That one's kind of nice.
So, Snap, to answer your question, would I wear these after seeing them? No. If there was one for every stadium, would I collect it? The collector in me says yes.
He at least is putting things that happened.
Where do they belong?
Existed,
yeah.
Where do they belong? Do they belong on the side or on the front?
I definitely listen. I don't want this patch on my hat anywhere on my head.
They're just so big sometimes. I like them, but they're just big.
But you know, we're going to see these patches everywhere. So where would you prefer seeing them now?
On the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't. But for a collector, the collector in me, don't forget my roots are collecting.
Right.
I think they're cool. Like as a collector's item. You can't tell me they're not attractive.
Yeah.
They're done well. I just wouldn't wear this kind of hat.
Right.
Just like, remember these hats too? The ones that had like, I'll show you guys. This is another example of Leon knows that I collected these, but I would never wear it on my head.
Ooh, what the fuck? Why?
No, but the reason why I wanted it is because it had every logo on there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something to collect. I would never put this on my head.
Yeah. I can tell you never curved it. What's the UV? Like green.
But they did these for a bunch of teams. I have like 20 of them. Hat Club did the first version of these, I believe, and they had like a satin inside. But it's like one of those hats that I would have in the collection, but I wouldn't wear. Can't forget I was a collector.
LeBar Ball is rolling in his grave.
Right. There you go, Snap. Your theory is debunked, my friend.
We don't have Messi here. I'm sorry, I don't acknowledge you.
All right, wait, I want to read it.
Oh, you're gonna read it? Okay, read it.
Well, can we figure out what it means? Can you please read it aloud, Snap? What's Gap Dios?
I guess that's Snap.
Gap Dios, Snap God. Salutations, Gap Dios. And that's salutations, Gap Dios is such a Mexi word. Like I can hear Mexi Fitted saying salutations, Gap Dios with a period. Right there.
So my little cousin from Hong Kong just got his degree to be an orthodontist. His name is. All right, go ahead.
Tienes dientes de mierda. I have shitty ass teeth. Yeah, see, I already knew that.
That's fucked up though. That's crossing the line, Bobby Pesos.
Yeah, shitty ass what?
Shitty ass teeth.
Oh no, that's not
funny. That's
nice.
Crossing the fucking line.
All right, Bobby Pesos, you have a 1 week timeout.
Be nice, Bobby Pesos.
Yeah, that's
my friend.
Yeah, Bobby Pesos, fuck off now.
Yeah, maybe your cousin orthodontist can help out, but we're moving on. 606. We're going to Anthem.
Woo-hoo! Some good AHLs.
What do we have here?
I'll tell you that Yard Goats and those two hockey hats, the AHL hats.
Yeah.
I love them. Well, Yard Goats, it's easy to love. But those two AHLs, I don't know, man. Those are nice.
Yeah, that gray looks awfully familiar, doesn't it?
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah. So basically, when we put ours together, it was navy blue. Exactly like this. And then we did a version for Europe that was just black. And then Dan decided to take this for his own shop, which is, hey, listen, to each their own. I mean, if that's how you want to move. But no, usually when he does that, Leon said this to me, that he gives credit to the other store. In this case, he didn't do that. Interesting way to do your business, I guess, Dan. Luckily, I won't be stealing any of yours because I don't like them. Let's move on to Berdin's. All right, so Berdin's dropped these 3 hats with Leon. Leon, you want to take us through these?
Yeah, this is a little 3-pack we did, 2 to acknowledge some basketball players. So Zach Levine spent some time at UCLA playing for the Bruins, and then Derrick Rose played for Memphis. So those 2 are those at the top, become the Berdin's pin, and then the bottom one is to hook one of the most iconic baseball cards there is, the 89 Griffey Upper Deck. So the side patch is made to look like the Upper Deck logo. So all 3 were available in person first, and then online. I believe there are still some available on the website.
Hey, Leon, go back to Anthem for a second. So let me share some added context just so people understand why this would irritate me. So Dan, when his business was first kind of starting up, right, reached out to Leon and myself, and we got on a call with him, and we were just kind of talking through things and actually providing him with some insight and some thoughts on how he could like kind of move forward. I still have emails regarding the request for that call. Asked us to do a collaboration with him, all sorts of things. Did a lot for him. I mean, I would post his hats on my channel anytime he asked. It didn't matter. I would post them for him without question. I would go on my Instagram. I would put his stuff up there. I would put his stuff in prime sort of selection spots from a time perspective each day. I helped this gentleman out anytime he asked me without question. Never asked for anything in return, ever, never. And he decided that the appropriate thing to do was to steal a hat from my store, which I think is pretty despicable. And I have proof of all this. I've never once done anything to this guy. And then we got critical of some of his hats recently because they weren't as good as they used to be. And I think both Snap and Leon were critical as well. So, yeah. And listen, that's what happens, right? I mean, people get a little bit in their feelings, and that's what ends up happening. But the one thing that will never be taken away from me is the fact that without question, anytime he reached out to me and asked me for help or a favor or to post something or to do a video for him, no matter what it was, the answer for me was always yes. And that never included a request for anything in return, ever. And Leon knows this. Leon, did I ever ask that man for anything? No. Never asked for $1. Never asked for nothing. I helped him without question. It's what you see in the business world, and it's something that's been – people told me as I was going into the hat thing, they said, Pierre, all these people that you think are so kind and so nice, you're about to find out the real story. And, hey, I'm starting to find it out. And it's not making me bitter, but it's making me see things for what they are. So, Dan, this is your last week on the show. Yeah, so, I mean, I'd love to laugh at your hats for a couple more months, but your time is up. Let's move on to Berdin's. I'm sorry, Cap USA Harlem.
Every step I take.
Oh my Lord!
I'll be wishing you.
Where did you guys go? Where did
All right,
you
so
guys go
Cap
wrong?
USA Harlem dropped these 4 hats. I'd
wish
love to
they
hear some
did.
thoughts here. Leon, what are your thoughts on these?
The Braves hat is kind of rough. I don't know if that's like.
It's
I mean, they
not
don't usually.
It is rough.
Yeah.
Can
That's
someone,
amazing,
can someone take Luke L out of the chat, please?
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I don't mind the Cubs at top right. I think that's pretty good. Ideally, not the best patch, but I mean that's their first World Series in like 106 years. So I'll let it slide.
I like that patch. People hate that patch. I don't mind it.
Yeah. So I think that's the best hat there, top right. The Atlanta hat really rough though. I'm gonna dub that the Kung Flu Kenny.
What do you mean?
It looks like a bad take on like a Kenny Lou hat.
Okay, that isn't a good looking hat at all. I will say that.
I disagree. I think the best hat is the Tampa Rays hat.
You think that's the best one?
Out of this in this slide, yeah. Like,
What do you think is the best one, Rico?
I think the World Series, the black, with the mother cub on the top, or the mother bear on the top, and I mean the blue is basically a team color, so at least you can wear that to the ballpark, no problems. I think that Tampa Rays, the brown just doesn't look good with that neon green. A little too loud for my taste, personally.
Yeah. Well, just really quick, I want to pull up this comment, Leon. Oh wait, did I pull somebody off of here?
No, you I think you went to the.
There you go, got it.
That was crazy.
So, listen, I want to be clear. I don't want anybody to make their buying decisions based on what I just said. I'm just not going to give anybody else. I'm not going to give them free publicity anymore. I think that's a fair thing, right? If someone, like, I don't know, like if someone like kicked you in the balls, would you invite them over for dinner? I wouldn't.
Only if you're into that kind of thing.
But you know what I mean, right? Like, why would I ever do something for someone who who knowingly did something like that to me. For what reason? So, all right. But teach their own. I'm certainly not suggesting not shop there. All right. Let's move on to Capanova. I'm willing to bet that Muscle Bird looks really good in hand.
I like the Muscle Bird. I'm going to reject the Jackie, and I'm going to reject the San Francisco hat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ohtani can stop by his way to Toronto by going to Capanova really quick and wearing that hat as soon as he lands in Toronto.
Just leave Jackie alone, people. Just let him be.
Oh no, I'm gonna design a Blue Jays hat with the Angel side patch for the Ohtani.
Good luck getting that approved.
Ohtani, yeah.
Oh, that's the All-Star. You talking about the All-Star?
Maybe the Ohtani letters, the Japanese letters like Pierre did, and then put the All-Star of the Angels, of the Blue Jays on the side.
I'm gonna be honest, man. The way that Ohtani hat came out, it's just like sometimes it's like when something gets done so right, you just let it be. Like it just.
I don't think you'd be able to use that stuff though. That's like probably something that's like belongs on an Angels hat if they make a version for whatever team he ends up on. Right?
Someone said, "OMG, Jackie."
Yeah. I don't like what they did with that patch, but that Muscle Bird is going to look good in hand. All right, let's move on to Capland, guys. And we saw these on the preview show. So Rico, I'm going to ask your. No, there's some extra. Oh no, we saw all these, right?
Yeah.
We didn't see that Mexico with the flower, did we? I don't remember that.
No,
but I saw most of these were on the preview show.
All right, keep 2, drop 2, Rico.
Do I have to?
Yes.
I'm gonna go keep the side baddie and
which side baddie?
The top left. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'll keep that and the middle left. I'll keep those 2, and then I'll drop the 2 bottom left. Well, I'll drop that flower hat and I'll drop the one in the middle on the bottom.
Okay. Snap, keep 2, drop 2.
I'm keeping the 2 San Diego side batterman hats, and we're going to drop the Mexico flower with the icy brim, and we're going to drop the Padres with that nasty-looking stadium patch.
Okay. How about you, Leon?
I'll keep the top left SD wax, I guess. I'll keep the other side baddie, dropping Mexico uncommon flower looks like, and then the bottom middle.
Okay.
All right.
DJR said you had hope as a Cubs fan that you were going to land Ohtani at all. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's almost as that. I'm going to be honest with you. That sounds as crazy to me as Toronto. Let's move on to Capsule hats. It really does. I just don't understand. I just don't see it.
Ooh, Jesus Christ! If I ever had to turn the incinerator quick enough, it would be for this shit right here. Tie-dyed brim, black and white Bisons. He chose the wrong patch for the Bisons. Oh my God, atrocious, man. Ohtani's definitely leaving the Angels after he sees that hat.
What's the worst hat on the slide to you, Leon?
Bulls.
Yeah, me too. That Christmas bowl, is that what that's supposed to be? I don't even know.
No, time out. The Bulls over the Bisons tie-dyed?
At least that's black and white. The Bulls is like what are we doing here?
No.
I hate
Michael Jordan is turning over in his grave right now.
Carlos R said, this shit better get 1 million points.
That Tesla better be a new Tesla, not a
Marco Hernandez, you copped the Angels hat, my brother?
No, he
Please
didn't.
hit refund, man.
Get your shop pay. Ask for a refund.
The Santa Claus hat is horrible, that Yankees hat. Look at those colors on that patch.
Sadly, that's the best one.
Yeah,
That's the best hat.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I don't really fuck with like some of these Christmas. I don't. Snap, I'm not as adamant about hating Christmas hats as you, but I don't. Leon knows this about me. I don't like these seasonal, like these holiday colorways. I'm not into it. Never have been. Never.
Yeah, because like, are you like? I could see if you're going to like an event, like a Christmas party or something, you want to throw something, but like you're not coming down Christmas morning and be like, "Let me get my Christmas hat on real quick," unless it's an actual Santa hat, right?
I don't know. Like, it's changed a lot. So I think like about 3 years ago, I bought Christmas hats like that had Christmas logos on it. I have a black Santa from Hat Club. I have all kinds of stuff, right? But I'm like, how many am I going to really wear this ever? I'm like, and I don't really like collecting Christmas hats. So I just kind of like, now I'm over it, man. But like that Yankees hat, I don't know, man. It doesn't look, it looks like just a bad colorway. It doesn't even look like a Christmas hat to me.
Nah, it doesn't.
You could wear that shit. You could wear that shit in the summer. No one's going to know the difference. They're just
Right
going
to the watermelons.
That's like I was Leon literally just about to say that. Like Hat Club dropped the watermelons like a couple days, like a week before last year, before Christmas, like trying to make it look like a Christmas colorway, and it's like that's more of a pinkish red.
Yeah,
it's just not a Christmas hat.
Nah, I don't know, man. Either way,
at least what you said, like actual hats that have like Christmas themes on them, like how Noble North did like the Santa on it. Like I could see that, but
guys, I'm not gonna lie. I would wear that Bulls hat over these 3 fucking hats, man.
that's crazy.
yeah, but
What's
that's
the
not
green about?
the green's not even a dark green though. It's not even a Christmas green,
Yeah, what's the green about?
right?
I hate that bull, like that Bulls graffiti logo. I
hate
corny.
any patch that says however many time champ too.
I'm not a Christmas like expert, but is that the right green for Christmas? That's like a Grinch.
Not
green,
at all.
right?
Yeah,
It's not
that's
even
not a Christmas green.
No, it's not even a Grinch green. I don't even know what kind of green that is. It's like a cheap.
It looks like a
highlighter
minty.
green.
It looks like a minty
Yeah.
green, right?
When you go to Olive Garden, you get the chocolate at the end, and it's the green and it's chocolate on one side. It looks like that green.
They have a loyal following, though. I gotta say, man, they do. But it also took them 3 months to get out their Black Friday sale hats. Like those are their stories every day. All right, let's move on to Clark Street.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
The reason why that hat looked like that is because it's metallic green. Let you know.
No, metallic green looks darker than that.
Okay, I'm looking at the hat right now at Capsule's
Hey,
page.
don't use that condescending tone with me. I'm telling you, metallic green looks darker than that.
That it's metallic green, Pierre. I'm looking at the video right
on the
here.
Bulls. That's metallic green.
Yes, this picture is over flashed. If you go to Capsule's page and look at his video, you'll see the metallic green on the hat.
I ain't doing that much, but
All right,
you say so.
Yeah, because at some point, like as an avid watcher of the show, like, and I respect it when you guys go to other pages and like look to try to see like what was the Indians and the that drop. Like you guys saved that by going to that page, but it's like these shops got to start.
Where is this on his page? I don't see it anywhere on his page.
Look, it's the third post on Capsule.
On Capsule, not it's from Capsule.
No, Capsule.
These shops do have to start taking responsibility for these photos, bro. It's like,
that is not metallic green.
Yes, it is, Pierre.
No, it's no. You ain't telling me that. That is not metallic green.
Pierre, it's not. If you go back, can you go back to the slide? Pierre, do you agree that this photo is over flashed?
Yes, it's a little bit lighter here than it is on here. Yes.
Okay. All right.
It is lighter. But metallic green.
Does metallic green save this hat though? Regardless.
it almost looks
Metallic
like
green looks like this.
Okay, I see your hat. Okay, let me see.
It's darker.
Okay, maybe. Okay, let me look at the Let me go look at the fucking.
It's not metallic green.
That shit could be pine green, cilantro green. It don't matter, man. Like
That looks like it looks.
that green is going to be sitting on that website and in that store.
Nah, I bet you they bought like 18 to 24 of those, 36, whatever, man. There's no way.
All right, let's move on. Clutch.
Who cares? Is anyone here buying that hat anyway? I'd have a hard time believing anybody here is buying that hat.
Brother, I'm Puerto Rican and I wouldn't buy that hat.
Okay.
All right. But I will say photos are not going to catch the metallics the right way. The reason why at Topper's store we use the black background is because for some reason when you're taking photos in black backgrounds, it reflects differently. The light in the light box reflects differently, so it makes the metallics look more metallic-y. It shows the true metallic.
White makes the light bounce everywhere. So
yeah.
100%.
All right, let's move on to Clink Room. All right. Leon, you ready to take us through these?
Yeah, for sure. So these are up for pre-order until January 7th. Estimated delivery of May 2024. If you guys are fans of the Clink Room, I have Patrick Flanagan of Flanagan Studios join me for this week's episode. So that airs Sunday at noon on Leon in the Lab. So I will start today's review with eye candy. This looks like a leftover from kind of around Halloween time. We saw this originally pop up by Seamus the Skunk. He's got this like eye wrapped up like candy. So Seamus is kind of known for his elite pun usage. So that one's a cool one. Golden Kong. This is a collaboration between Lane and one of our favorite artists out of Paris, Aurelian. So he's got this kind of Kong here. It's a part 2 of his Jungle Rumblers design series back from 2021. So they came back with this part 2. Bare knuckle fighter style gorilla punching with flames and stuff like that. That's pretty awesome. And then Komodo Holiday. So that's kind of a play on words there. So this is a Happy's Indo out of Indonesia. Komodo dragon on holiday there. Very, very dangerous looking. Looks like he's missing his teeth, but Komodo dragons do have smaller teeth typically. Pushing Lilies is a collaboration between 2 artists. It's COD design, Steve and Italics. It's got like a little skull there holding Lily Flower. That one's pretty cool. Rebirth by Clinker Ryan Simmons Animation. It's got that bull cow skull in the dirt with flowers growing out of it. So it's playing on the life and death thing. And then to me, the highlight of the bunch, Shams Bad Granny by 40 Swords. Took his typical like wolf in sheep's clothing and I brought it to this kind of Red Riding Hood style, like wolf hiding in the granny's clothing. I think that's a pretty cool one.
Great job, Leon. I think New Era needs to ban that eye candy logo. If I see that hat, gives me the creeps. If I see somebody wearing that hat, I'm thinking Jeffrey Dahmer or something like I want to. That hat is crazy, man. That is like the creepiest hat I've ever seen in my life, man.
That's kind of cool though, man.
It looks so creepy, bro. The Golden Kong is probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Mine is Granny. That Komodo looks ridiculous.
Yeah, that Komodo looks.
To me, Komodo Holiday, Pushing Lilies, and Rebirth. To me, none of those look good.
You can see Golden Kong and Bad Granny on like an actual MILB hat or something. Eye candy, if you order it now, you'll get it in time for Halloween.
No, don't wear that hat, man. No, I never.
Leon, which ones don't you like? You kind of stand in the middle on these things. Like, which ones don't you like?
One I don't like. I'm with you. I'm not feeling the Komodo Holiday for the Komodo Dragon. The rest of them are kind of passable. I would say I don't really like the Golden Kong, but to me, the standout's Bad Granny for sure. So I'd rank them Bad Granny, Rebirth, Pushing Lilies, Eye Candy, Golden Kong, Komodo Holiday.
You is a lie, Leon. Golden Kong is in the bottom.
You're a cappuccino, Leon.
Leon always gets excited for a good 40 Swords release. So that's like his clinker. That's his clinker of choice.
What was that Johnny Depp movie where he was like, it was like an animated movie. It was like he was like a lizard or something. That Komodo holiday reminds me of that. That's what that reminds me of.
That Komodo dragon doesn't incite any fear in me, that's for sure.
No, if anything, it gives me real pervy vibes. Like, hey, what's up?
Oh, you mean that lounge lizard thing? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a pornographic video game called Larry Lounge?
Leisure Suit.
Rango, yeah, there we go.
Larry.
Rango, that's what it was.
I'm not gonna lie. All the hats except Golden Con give me pervert vibes. For real. I promise you, I'm freaked out by this whole drop.
Pervert vibes. How does Rebirth give you pervert vibes?
It's just like something dead and with little flowers around it. It's I don't know what the symbolism is on where it's sitting on, where it's actually sitting on with the. I don't know if that's a panagon, whatever the hell that thing is called. The bad granny.
This is one of the worst analyses.
Yeah.
Analyses.
All right. Then
living in Vegas.
You got this skeleton hand cradling a flower. That gives me kind of like pervert vibes. The fucking bad granny.
Look, I'm just saying, living in Vegas, I've been downtown when the sun is coming up. I've seen guys that look like the Komodo holiday, like on downtown and even on the strip at times. Like, hey, they're literally usually like wearing a hotel robe and smoking a cigarette, like standing out front of their motel door.
I like Bad Granny. I think that is cool. I think that one does look cool. I do. If you bought the others, that one looks cool. It's got a gray under too. I don't know. Golden Kong to me, I don't think that's going to look good once it's on the hat. I really don't. I've seen some. I have a lot of Clink Room hats, and the ones that like tend to be like that, the logo doesn't seem to be as great when it's on a hat. Their best hats to me are ones that have good symmetry or big bold lines. Not like that one. That one's not big bold lines. That's like a lot of detail.
See, that's why I thought it would look good, because I thought maybe that fist with the flames would pop. But I guess what you're saying makes sense. If the lines aren't like detailed, it won't hit like that.
Yeah. All right.
Well, walking around with a wolf and with a grandma's bandana on my head.
All right. Well, you did wear hats that had multicolored eyelets. Let's move on to Crown Legends.
You did too.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you do. You have some color eyelet hats.
Me?
Yeah.
I might have them. The question is, have I ever worn them?
I'll find it on your page.
Good luck. Let's move on to Crown Legends here. Crown Legends had these 3 hats drop. Snap, since you're so frisky today, what do you think about these 3 hats? And everybody, while Snap is creating his astute analysis of this slide, I need everyone to hit that like button. Let's get it to 150 likes. We're at 103. Really good job, everybody. Let's hit that like button, get us to 150. And
I don't like the color on the Twins hat. I don't like it at all. I don't like the muscle bird. Is it the best muscle bird I've ever seen? Hail to the no. I mean, if Ohtani's shown this hat, he's not coming to the Blue Jays. I'm sorry, Leon. The Yankees is passable. I'm not big on the side patch. But yeah, I've seen better from Crown Legends. That's what I'm gonna say.
Leon, what are your thoughts?
I think the Yankees is the best one. It's got like a nautical theme, kind of. Those are like old school Nautica polos and jackets and stuff.
The Yankees is the best, yeah.
Snap was more of a Chaps guy. Chaps by Ralph Lauren.
That's crazy.
Snap, were you a Chaps guy?
Chaps? No. Chaps? I don't know what that is. No.
Chaps by Ralph Lauren.
You didn't know Snap was out here wearing the Jinko jeans.
I don't know what Chaps is. No, I don't know.
You don't know what Chaps is?
No, I used to wear Guess jeans and Hugo
Snap.
Boss.
No, wait, Snap. Your family came over from where?
Calvin Klein jeans, from Venezuela.
And you lived in New York, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all. You ready for this? You know what Snap was wearing?
What?
Jordache jeans, my boy. He was rocking them Jordache jeans.
Jordache.
What is Jordache jeans? What is that?
Jordache?
Yep.
That's like
girl's brand.
That's what like middle-aged women wore in the 80s.
Dog, my dad used to take me to Foreman Mills on the same type of thing. Like, come on, mijo, let's go. Let's say, I'm gonna get
I
you
used
some
to wear a lot
jeans.
of Tommy Hilfiger jeans.
Yeah, the Tommy.
Tommy Hilfiger or Tommy jeans?
Tommy Hilfiger.
Well, because they had like, remember how like they all had their own like their high end, and then they had their like they're more like younger sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Wasn't Chaps like the cheaper brand of polo?
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
So there was polo jeans, and then Chaps,
Billabong jeans.
and then there was Tommy Hilfiger, then there was Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then there was Nautica, and then there was Nautica jeans. I believe.
Polo and Polo Sport.
Yeah, Polo Sport. Yeah.
When did because then the U.S. Polo Association started coming in? Those kind of like took
Those were
over.
at JCPenney.
Yeah, those started coming in heavy.
Chaps was at Walmart.
My mom came home one time and she was like, "Yo, I got you some new polo." I was so hyped. She pulled them joints and I said, "What's U.S. Polo Association?" I was sick. It was like 4 or 5 shirts.
All right, let's move on to Crown Minded, guys.
I like it.
You like it?
Some of the stuff. Not those 49ers hats, that's for sure.
Don't show Snap that Trojans hat. He's got a major hook cooking up in his head right now.
Actually, I think the Trojans hat is a great hat. That's probably the best hat on this slide.
The UCLA is pretty good too.
I like that Pilot's hat.
The 49. You like the Pilot's hat?
Is the Pilot's hat the Mariners colored one?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. That one's dope.
They're not even a Mariners team though.
I'm gonna.
The
Nah,
Brewers.
Yeah, but they played in Seattle though.
You know what? I want all my haters to send me their address. I'm gonna send you a free hat, complimentary to me. That Dirtbags hat will be sent to you. All my haters, send me your address. You will get a free Dirtbags hat from me.
Was it
Dude, that 49 take your team affiliation out of the equation, right? That 49ers script has got to be the best script in football.
I mean, the whole script, the colorway, a lot of things about the 49ers is really dope. So I'll admit that. It's just, I'm heartbroken right now.
I can't believe there's a hat called Dirtbags.
That's their nickname.
The Dirtbags with that being white on the Vegas gold, it almost looks like it says douchebags.
Yeah, that's their nickname. That's Long Beach State University, I believe. Long Beach University. That's their
Horrible
nickname.
name.
It is an interesting mascot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Listen, let's not ignore the ugliness that is that athletics hat on the left middle.
Oof, that's a hard patch to get right. I mean, that's an easy patch to fuck up. I'll say that then.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Ecap City. All right. We already saw this on the preview show. So, Rico, keep 3, drop 2.
Keeping the Los Angeles on the bottom left.
Okay.
Cool. I guess I'll keep the Brooklyn at the top left.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I hate the Argentina thing. It's just becoming a trend.
I've never heard someone say, let's move on to Ecaps Unlimited.
I guess I'll go with the Royals. I'll keep that. And then everything else has to go on the incinerator.
You better keep that Royals because I hardly ever see that the 25th anniversary on it with that front logo.
Yeah, but they just didn't freak it. It's just like you just want white and black. Like
Metallic
if no one ever
silver.
uses it, do something with the logo. Like
metallic silver, my friend.
Yeah, but it's so washed out. It doesn't like the color blocking is terrible on it. If we're gonna go ahead and like, if you're gonna use a black crown, a black canvas, you could do so much with that.
Do you think that Memphis Chicks is a Bob Marley hook?
It could be.
It could be.
I don't like it, but do you think that's what it is?
It could be. I mean, it's got the Rasta colors.
Yeah. And that Tigers up there, that script, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so big.
And they put it with like a 1930, 1940
And that
like World Series.
side patch.
Like it doesn't even come close to matching.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The ones that I kept, I'm not in love with those either. But that Tigers is terrible. The Argentina, that's becoming a wave right now. So everyone's just riding that.
Pick saying it could be a
Blackhawks
look, which kind of makes sense too.
Is it just a bad picture then? Like the red should be.
I'm thinking M. I'm
redder.
thinking M. Marley.
Yeah.
You know? I bet that's what it is.
I'm thinking
let Roberto be. Like, why did you do that to Roberto?
What on the Clemente hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not too good. All right, let's move on to Ecaps Unlimited. Carlos R, for the first time in the history of the show, pleaded, let's move on to Ecaps Unlimited.
It's a Bolivia. Well, these are better.
Is anyone else shocked that they still put out hats?
You know,
I'm shocked at a lot of these places.
So in it's funny though. It's funny you say that because in preparation for that battle me and Snap were a part of earlier for the Metallic Mafia thing, I went over to Uniform Sports out here in Las Vegas to see if they had anything, and then just spoke to one of the associates there. Hey, who's in charge of the customs and whatnot that when you guys do drops? And the guy there was just like, I think we're doing like one more that's already been ordered, and I think after that it's done. And they haven't put out the greatest drops, I'll say that. But it's like these stores, if you're not going to do like quality drops or good things, yeah, why would you be doing drops?
So, were there collaborations on these at all, Snap?
Rhino.
Which ones?
Mariners.
In the lower right?
Yeah. Let's look. Let me see right now.
I think Rhino did the Sox as well.
He did the Los Angeles hat. He did the Mets hat. He did the Mariners. He did the New York Giants hat. And he did the White Sox hat. And he did the Indians hat.
Yeesh.
No. Listen, we all know. I tell you guys every week, don't go by these photos.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care what photo I look at. That Mariners hat is not good. That New York Giants looks like it's got bubblegum colors to it. That White Sox in the upper left, I don't care what picture I see. I don't like that hat. The Mets, Los Angeles, and Indians.
I guarantee you'll like it more if you went to his page.
But that begs to differ with it. It's like part of these things, like, and I got subjected to it, but it's just like these collabs. It's like these stores have to do better. It's just, as a store owner, and you want to have a successful business, you should be wanting to take better pictures.
No, these hats are dope, man. Go to it. If you went to his page,
Leon, you like that White Sox hat, Leon?
Nope.
Leon, go to his page, Leon.
I'm not doing that.
Do it justice, man. Because no, these hats are good, and I don't want people to go off by these.
That White Sox hat is not good.
You're saying
it is nice. No, it actually is nice. That White Sox hat is a beautiful hat. Beautiful hat. You should see somebody wearing it. It looks great. I'm looking at it right now.
Rhino Fitted's page?
Yeah, go to Rhino Fitted's page on New Era Capo, and you'll see it for yourself.
LA looks great. Mets looks a lot better than what that picture looks like.
Go to that slide where it's four guys together in the front picture, and then slide over, and you'll see that guy wearing that Sox hat. You tell me that doesn't look good on that guy's head.
I see two guys. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Four guys.
Now slide on over, and you'll see this guy wearing it, and it looks amazing.
See, so in this picture, this guy's hat doesn't look. That looks like a chrome white or like a. Yeah, in this picture, it looks Vegas gold. And
no, it's not Vegas gold. No, that hat is not.
But
Vegas
it does look a lot. It looks a lot better on his head. I'll say that.
Yes,
it does. Okay, in the last slide right here, yeah, you can see it's white. It looks a lot better than that picture. But
I like them. I like all four hats.
You said 6 hats. You said Mets, Los Angeles, White Sox, Indians, New York Giants, and Mariners.
It's just 4. It's the Indians, the Sox, the Mariners, and the Giants.
No, he also did the Dodgers.
That's on a separate. Yeah, the Dodgers and the Mets are his as well. Which those both look really good on his page. That picture looks terrible of the Mets. On his Instagram looks a lot better.
I said the Mets looks good.
Yeah.
I said the Dodgers looks good, and the Indians looks good. I stick to what I'm saying. The White Sox, the bubblegum colors on that New York Giants and that Mariners, I don't like it. I don't like it.
All
right, let's move on to Edge.
And these are the ones that I was talking. Yeah, the good thing you guys went to the.
Yeah.
Because that Indians is actually really great.
But it's the store's responsibility to put up decent pictures, man. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, as a store owner, if you want to like a collaborator can only do so much. It's your business at the end of the day. Like you either care or you don't.
Yeah. Well, Ramsey went and changed his pictures.
Good.
And he did it. I think it captured. It doesn't change. I don't think it really changes too much about how we feel about the hats, but at least we have an accurate view of the hat.
Well, I think for that Indians and I think the Indians in the New York, it changed drastically when I watched the.
Well, the Kingston was what? What did we think it was? It was white, right?
White. This picture looks like it's like that forever. What is it? Evergreen, that new green.
Yeah,
that's what that looks like.
What is it though? I forgot.
I think it was off-white.
It was off-white.
Off-white. And it looks great.
It's actually, so this isn't the updated pictures.
No, those are the original.
These are still the bad ones.
You know the ones we flamed.
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them, right? The White Sox one, it was just that
Sox,
one.
I mean, it's hard to mess that up because it's gray and black.
The Kingston and the New York and the Mets hat were the ones that were
completely different.
Corrected. He corrected the pictures though, I think, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I think on their actual page.
Yeah, let's take this down because it's not necessarily fair because he went and updated his pictures. All right, 8-1 had this Christmas ornament drop. What do you guys think about this thing?
Oh, exclusive fitted's next.
This ain't that bad though.
It's more Christmas stuff. I mean,
Snap don't like it.
I don't like this shit.
I don't wear Astros hats, so
I can see a lot of their fans wanting something like this.
Their fans are like they show up.
Yeah.
So far
it looks like candy cane in the word mark.
Mm-hmm.
It's very Christmassy.
Astros fans are like Swifties.
Yeah, but did these things? Is this like a special like logo? I think that the logo has those cuts in it already, right?
You think so? I don't remember it to be
like a sunrise or something, isn't it?
It's interesting because the side patch has it in there naturally, so maybe.
No, that side patch is it's the Broken Star. It's an anniversary that happened during the Broken Star era, so this would be different. This was more like an 80s, 90s, or an 80s logo. This Astros logo with the Astrodome, I think, is an 80s logo.
Yeah, see, they're all saying I'd rock this. they're different, man. Those Astros fans. Power to you guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like this. But I think for what it is, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, it's not an ugly hat. That's for sure.
I'm a big Red Sox fan. And I don't want to wear a Red Sox Christmas hat.
I don't like Christmas hats at all. I don't like Christmas hats. I don't like Easter hats.
Red Sox is built for it because the Sox is quite stock.
There's a perfect use.
Listen, Christmas and Easter hats are like the cheesiest shit like ever. Like I hate them. With a pack and candy corn hats. That's another one I hate. Yeah, when they do that black and orange shit, make it look all like candy corn. Like I hate it.
All right.
You
guys mind if we drop the hats now? I'll show them one more time. We'll get these hats dropped and we continue on with the show.
Mariners.
All right. So these two hats are dropping momentarily. I'm going to show them off one last time. So you've got the away jersey, Seattle Mariners with the green under. We didn't want to go gray because the crown's gray, so I thought it would be too much gray. With that Jackie Robinson patch, and for those that know the history, Leon did put a link in here so you can go back and kind of take a look at the history of why Ken Griffey Jr. was so vital to Jackie Robinson Day happening. So that's the away, and this is the home.
That's the one for me. Beautiful job.
So I'm going to drop these right now, guys. They're both dropping at the same time. And you guys can continue on while I drop, okay?
All right. We are heading to Exclusive Fitted. Looks like they got the Ransom Note Dodgers, a lot of mascots. One more time for the New York City Parks and Rec. Some Velvet. So they're kind of all over the place. Half Trucker. What are your thoughts, Ariel?
A lot of people are asking me, is that ransom note for every single team?
And what did you tell them?
I said, yeah. It looks like it's a program hat. Am I right or not?
Because we've seen it on a couple other things, right? Or is
only the Astros. The Astros and the Dodgers is the only one.
Let me see it. Which one is it?
The ransom note on the bottom, all the way in the bottom.
Oh yeah, no, that was a program hat. I have a Red Sox one.
Okay.
They did every team in that about 3 years ago.
Nice.
That was back when I bought every program hat. But it was that I believe, if I remember correctly, it had the Red Sox B on the side.
Mm.
I like this. I like this.
Is it a New York one and call it a kid's hook?
Let me see if I can find it.
I like this sliding guy.
That's a Billy the Brewer.
I like Billy the Brewer.
Yeah.
And you know what? I seen the picture of that fat ass bird trying to jump on base, and it actually looks.
Yeah, it's decent. I mean, it's better than the standing pervy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No pants. Those are more pervy to me. No pants.
But I really like this Billy the Brewer.
You see what they did there top right with the Dodger hat? That's like one of those drippy slimed hats, but they just made it tonal.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I do have it.
I think I like the Athletics, Philadelphia Athletics stomper. Hey, that actually looks cool.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad.
Yeah, that looks dope.
Okay.
Was that during the 100-year anniversary? They did those?
Before
that? Okay.
Yeah, this is old.
See, it's not bad there.
Well, that one is not. That one looks like sale tags, like when you go to Macy's or something.
To me, that fits the hat
not a
better.
ransom note.
Yeah, way better.
It fits the hat better because it's less letters.
Well, it has the raised B on the side too. You see it?
And that actually looks really good too.
Batterman at the back?
It looks really good.
Yeah, see, that's not a bad hat.
That's a good hat.
I'm not wearing it often, but that's not a bad hat. That's a good collector piece.
Yeah, for sure.
And Leon, I hope you get me that logo I asked for. All right, Pierre, what do you think about Billy right here?
Who?
Billy, the sliding brewer.
He can slide right out of my fucking life.
No. Time out. When the Bisons was popular, if this motherfucker would have came out, people would have been like, "Oh, wait a minute.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Maybe.
Nah, I like him.
Is that Indians velour?
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Oh,
And then the Astros is half trucker. And
I gave the truckers some love. My hair is just too big.
I don't know, man.
I'm definitely in my athletics collection phase right now. Mm-hmm. Since they're coming to Vegas, I want to get some really great. I want to have a great athletics collection. I like the stomper, but I just can't get with that the little cute elephant in the middle.
Is it true that once they go to Vegas, they'll be named the Ballers?
I hope not.
If
they come to Vegas and they change their name to the Ballers, then
I think I've been hearing rumors that they're going to change their name to the Ballers.
That would be so stupid. No, I haven't heard that at all. I've heard other things. I haven't heard that. But the one thing,
it should be the Las Vegas Gamblers.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing a lot of people don't realize is Vegas does have a rich sports history.
The NBA
So,
team is going to be called the Stars. They got the
Yeah,
Las Vegas Aces. The NBA is going to be called Las Vegas Stars. The Raiders are going to be still called the Raiders.
the Raiders are the Raiders. We have the 2-time back-to-back WNBA champs, the Aces. Kelsey Plum, what's up, baby girl? And then the Golden Knights, we're looking to win the Stanley Cup once again.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure anything that you guys just said is accurate. So I think I think when they go to Las Vegas, they might as well just have the same name they have now.
There's no reason that they should change.
I'm not sure if they would change it. The Ballers, that team is supposed to be a future. Is that a future minor league team? I thought
Because
I was looking for their logos in my last session, just looking.
Those are the Cannonballers?
That's Kannapolis. That's
I was telling Snap earlier, though, the location for the NBA arena is pristine.
Cool. You're talking about the Ballers. That was like an independent minor league team or something.
Yeah,
Ballers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember, I said it first. The Las Vegas Ballers.
They're not going to be called the Las Vegas Ballers, and they're not going to be called the Gamblers either. MLB will never approve of that.
Nah.
So I think it's just going to stay the same name.
The Gamblers would be cool just because if you think about I don't know, it kind of sounds like an old. I think like the old Western history here, like saloons and guys and the bars like actually gambling. It sounds cool, and then obviously the casino aspect too. But yeah, they always want to try to shy away from anything that sounds gaming or gambling wise. They always shy away from that.
Yeah, Pete Rose would not approve.
No, he would
free Pete Rose.
Kick me out for gambling, and you name your team after the Gamblers? That'd be crazy.
That would be wild.
Fresh Rags.
I like what he did with these.
Good job.
Yeah. Was that the only one that dropped though?
It's only he has. I guess the other three are unreleased. I guess.
Other two.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been doing a lot better lately. Like they kind of like.
He was always doing good. I don't think they ever did bad.
Not that they were like bad. It's just I feel like they were taking a little bit of kind of like they almost needed to catch up a little bit to like what was going on, and I feel like once they did, they've just been doing solid hats.
Let me take a look. I want to see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, Leon. He's right. The only one of the pack that dropped was that one.
Yeah, maybe this weekend. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's a shoe store first. So
theory of caps, that is
he's
correct.
Probably getting ready to drop the gratitudes.
Nah, he does a great job. But all right, nice job, Michael. Nice job, Fresh Rags. We want a hat club.
So Hat Club is doing their best of end of the year bash, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Best of what?
Like these are some of their most
not
famous
some
hats.
of their best hats. No.
According to you, all right.
I mean, these are not their best work, Leon.
Hold on. Listen, some of these were like really good sellers. So like that red, those two red hats, those were part of like they did a little pack that I have that had 6 red hats with gray unders. And at the time, no one had really they weren't doing a lot of red hats. No one was. So it was part of those were pretty important hats for them. They did pretty well. That Washington, obviously we know what that is, right? Mm-hmm. I've never seen that raised though.
No. That Houston is part of their Travis Scott pack. That hat blew out. The top right Indians hat. That hat blew out.
That was a big deal too at the time.
Indians was popular.
The New York, is that the watermelon? If that's the New York watermelon, that hat blew out. Like,
was that Athletics that popular? The Stomper?
No,
that was their cross check. It did, anytime they did cross check, crossover.
All those league crossovers did well, but that wasn't a gem from that. That's
what I'm like. That
wasn't even my top 20 from that set.
And the side patches, whatever.
We'll turn the incinerator on full blast and just keep the Indians out of it.
Nah, the Indians are good. Like I like that Detroit hat. It's simple. I like it.
You like that side patch, and then you like that little ass D.
It's super.
Yeah, those little side patches are good. I mean, they're good. They're not bad side patches. I mean, sometimes you get caught up on like those nice big World Series, like the artworks and stuff, but sometimes those are good, you know. Just
These aren't hats that are good. That's not going to be a hat that's going to set the world on fire, but that hat is a solid looking, clean hat.
yeah. I think just like if you come from like you've been a fan, that's a great. I'm gonna, you know, you can wear it out to like, you don't mind getting it. How can I say, wearing into it, you know, like letting it see the light of day. Sometimes you get some of these hats and you're like, oh, they don't get to see that much light of the day. That's a good one you can wear out.
All right, let's move on to the next slide of Hat Club. These are like their ices, their green ices.
Yeah. The Diamondbacks always gonna sell out.
I don't know if they always sell out. I think what happens is I think they stock their stores with it, with part of their allocation or what they bought.
Well, yeah, I know in Arizona it's sold out for sure. Yeah, you're right. It goes to like wherever it's going to be most popular, they put it.
This guy wrote, "That little D looks fine. It will grow on you."
That's funny.
I have all of these. The green ices, I have all of them. All right, let's move on to the next slide. No.
Turn the incinerator on.
Mm-hmm.
Cord scripts.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's move to the fourth slide.
I'm gonna have a bonfire, not the incinerator, for those.
This is their best stuff of the year.
There you go.
I mean, the Black Domes they did a couple weeks ago, and they added like metallic to it. Looked great. I got the Phillies, and I love it. These look good.
Because you cannot listen. This is the easiest shit they've made.
Mm-hmm.
But you never will lose if you do black hat, green under, team colors. You'll never lose. You'll never lose.
Because it's just such a wearable hat. Like,
it's super easy.
And now like they got.
Dude, you know how long this took them to do? They said New York Mets, New York script, All-Star game, patch them with the apple coming out the hat. They just went. That's all they did. They said Red Sox do this. That hat's been around. I have multiple of that one from their first time around. But it was this is the easiest thing you can do, and probably the most effective.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for Philly to get the new All-Star game in a couple of years.
But tell me these aren't like the only one here that I think they did a poor job with, honestly, is the Blue Jays.
Double bird.
That era mixing is weird.
Yeah. And that patch is garbage.
Yeah. The double bird.
No, Hezzy, I used that at Topper Store USA on a Mets hat just recently.
It's just an alternate patch. It's not the main one.
It's not the main one. It's an alternate patch. We used it on a Royal Blue NY hat. All right, let's move on to Hat Dreams, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Why don't we do a little keep 3, drop 3? We'll start with you, Snap.
Oh, you know what I'm going to keep? I'm going to keep the W Orlando Magic down there. I'm definitely going to keep the Blue Wahoos hat.
Mm-hmm.
And let's keep the Smokers. We're going to drop the Stingers. We're going to drop the Los Rojos. And we're going to drop the Astro. We're going to drop the Astros at the top.
Okay. Leon, what are your two favorites?
Blue Wahoos and Los Astros.
Okay. Rico, what are your two worst on the slide?
Two worst, it's going to be that Athletics and that, what is it, Strangers?
Stingers.
Yeah, those are the two worst.
The Stingers would have been great if you could see the detail.
Yeah, it just looks like blended together.
It's too dark.
Even the UV looks like it's like is it a gray? But it looks like it's a funky color.
It's not a gray.
It's not.
It's a funky color. It's
olive. Maybe.
It's an olive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Incinerated.
All right, let's move on to Hat Stop, guys.
Okay, I like the
Some good
sidewinder.
hats. Some good hats.
Like I said, black, green under.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So is black?
Listen, we always give them shit. These are 3 good hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Black domes, green unders. Is that like the hot chick with the ugly friends thing? Is that what we're seeing here?
No, I just think it's a good combo. I think it's solid. I think green and black just looks good together. Classic.
I like that sidewinders a lot.
I like the sidewinders.
Yeah.
Usually you see as a plain Jane, but they put a patch on it.
And I normally don't like that small compass like that without the actual compass around it, but it looks good there.
All right, let's move on to Lids HD.
I'm gonna send all of these to Leon.
I don't know. I think I don't mind these.
They look good, but it's like what's his name that always says like when you do multiple, like you just basically do like a whole collection of the exact same hat. Like if you saw like one of these by themselves, you'd be like, that's a really great hat. And then it's like, yeah, what if I told you there was 30 other ones that look like this?
Not the Mr. Met hat. You're not gonna say it's a great looking hat.
Never say that. Mr. Met always just, I don't know, something about him.
No, he does not look good on there. I'm gonna tell you somewhere another hat that doesn't look good. That Pirates hat with that 75th World Series doesn't look good.
That Mr. Met looks like he's gonna wake me up in my sleep and scare me.
The Boston probably looks the best, and the Cubs looks the best.
Boston though has that mini 99 patch.
Is it mini?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's not the full size 99. You can tell from the looks of it. If that was a full size 99, it almost touches the eyelet.
Why they do that?
I don't believe any place like down south does not deserve Christmas hats. Arizona.
If I was going to wear one of these, all right. So if you're going to wear one as a Christmas hat, right?
Yeah.
If you had, and you're going to wear it, and whether you like to wear them or not, which one would you wear?
Which one? I'm gonna go with the Seattle because that's a compass for Santa to go ahead and get to your house.
That's the one I like the best. How about you, Snap?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, any Southern team does not deserve a Christmas hat.
Okay.
Texas, Arizona, they don't deserve it. I'm gonna wear.
Which one would you wear?
I agree. I'm gonna go with the compass.
Leon?
I like the compass. Yeah, I'll go compass too. The Cubs is good too, though.
Like, where's the Mr. Mets running to?
My second favorite is probably the Astros.
Astros, okay. That's kind of Christmas vibey.
Yeah.
It almost looks like without the candy cane striking, it
globe.
almost looks like an ornament.
Yeah, or a snow globe, something like that. All right. Well, let's move on to the second slide of Lids HD.
So these are the half velvets.
Velvet.
For people that are hat collectors, instead of getting Cole for Christmas, you'll get those hats. Let me see these. I said that the Cardinals and the Cubs was the standouts to me.
I don't know, man. I don't even know which part is velvet and which part's not. Are they all velvet?
I was going to ask.
It's all visor.
Oh, yeah.
They're all velvet visor polycrown.
Honestly, man, I don't like that.
That yellow velvet in person has got to be crazy.
Oh, that's going to get dirty.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Did they give the New York? Is that blue or is that purple?
That's probably blue.
It's probably blue.
Yeah.
It looks like they did team colors here.
Yeah, so it's like they didn't stray too far, but that yellow is hitty. Like, that can't be good.
I don't know, man. I have certain things about like velvet and stuff. Like when we did our velvets, and I think we were the first one to bring them back out again, right?
Yep. The New York script.
I didn't want to do nothing other than mono. I wanted all the same color. I didn't want to mess with different fabrics. I don't want to do none of that. I just think like they look nice when it's just one color, all the same velvet, and just
Absolutely.
The Red Sox one I showed earlier, that thing they're just so good. I mean, that thing's gone now, but I mean, this thing's so good. It's just, I don't know. You start mixing it and making it two different colors or weird shit like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no. I have one of the New York Yankees ones you did, and I think it's the 96 patch. And I think Snap, you're the one that said it. It really does remind you of like a Sean John velour jumpsuit. Like, it's nice, and that's all they did. They would just do like one hit on it, one color, and that was it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the locker room down, guys.
Yeah, these don't look like Christmas hats to me at all.
It's Jason. The two-tone velvet in theory sounded cool, but once you actually saw it, I don't think it was a good execution.
Ooh.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with mono hats, man.
Nah.
Sometimes mono is just like all you need. I remember before the real hype started, people didn't want two-tone hats. I don't know. All right, let's. These are just very plain, just USC hats for the fan base out there. So, and Vivian and Ivan are big USC fans. So we'll move on from here and move on to my fitted, guys.
Mm-hmm. Get him in time for Bronny's debut.
Yep.
That's kind of scary, right? Like
the hard thing.
Yeah, man. I would be like, I would be worried about my son going back out there.
I mean, it's just like, right, if you have, if it's passion, it's passion. I get it. But if you're like, they're clearly not hurting, right? Would you risk it?
Me personally, I mean, he really loves the game, so it's hard for me. I certainly can't speak for the young man, but as a father, I would be like trying to talk my son out of it, I think.
Yeah, that's how I feel like I would, if I was, especially, even if we weren't well off, I would just be like, I can't imagine life without you. It's just, that's scary, bro. That's really scary. All
right, so my fitteds had these drop. There's a couple I really like here. Like, I know Snap doesn't agree with me on the Red Sox, but that hat is just, it's beautiful to me.
Yeah.
The Houston looks pretty good to me. I think that Naturals on the bottom is fantastic. I tried getting with John on the Manitoba Moose and that style. I'm trying to like appreciate them. I don't think I can do it anymore. I liked a couple of times, but now like I wish it would just stop.
Yeah. I haven't really. I'm a Harry Potter fan, but I haven't really been able to get behind the Harry Potter hats. But if I was gonna do one, that Gryffindor one is kind of cool. Almost kind of looks like it would be an MILB team.
Well, that's an AHL team. That's a minor league hockey team.
But it's supposed to be a Harry Potter thing, right?
It's hooked to Harry Potter, but that is not a Harry Potter hat. That's a minor league hockey team, the Griffins.
Yeah. Grand Rapids.
All the Patterson resellers are rolling in their graves right now looking at these hats. They're like, where? What has happened?
Interesting? You know what's interesting though? People believe, and listen, this is almost like a PSA for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay resellers anymore because most of this stuff goes online. Like, I don't know, like people are still paying a lot of money to resellers for something that they don't need to pay a reseller for. And it's like, I feel bad for them because I think they're like so accustomed to like stuff not like just blowing out because there's these long lines. The buying patterns are different now. People are predominantly, they go to stores if they're local, whatever, but it's not the same thing. Like, so stop paying those exorbitant resale prices and just like buy online or whatever.
I can't believe a lot of these hats are still on those, like Mercari and Grail for over hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, but they're just sitting there. They're not.
Of course.
No. Hold on. Some of them are selling, and I'm going to tell you it's because people aren't as informed. They've got this like they don't have any recent sort of knowledge. They're just going off what they've been doing for a few years now and thinking that they still have to do that. You don't have to do that.
You don't. You really don't. And then even if it does really like sell out like that, most of the time you're gonna see the pre-order. Like,
but if you're like someone who like just really wants to like if you're someone who really has a great relationship with a specific reseller, they go into the store, they look for like a real tree stamp or something like that. I get it.
I can get that. I can get
I
behind
can understand
that.
if you're really specific about that stuff. But you know what I mean? It's like just buy the hat the way you can. Like, you don't necessarily need to do this. I saw someone say, will this ever make it online with my fit job? I'm like, the likelihood, I didn't answer, but the likelihood is probably.
It's like the thing that you kind of know it, because like the thing with, especially with like my fit, it's like it used to be like the weird obscure hats. Like we would be like, oh, that's like kind of ugly, or that's like weird. Those would always like shoot out. And even like those type of hats, like they're still selling, don't get me wrong, but you're seeing them sit a little bit longer. Like I honestly thought that Dude Love was gonna move, and it's pretty much a full size run still sitting there. I thought that like that the hat with the flaps, it took a minute, it did sell out, but it didn't go right away. So,
but I think when you're doing programs like that, the quantities have to be super high.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I don't think there's any more police presence at the drops anymore.
No, it's kind of sad, right? Because it's not the same as it used to be. But I think people just got worn out from all that. I really do. I think they got worn out from all that, and I don't think money's as plentiful right now for the average guy.
Yeah, absolutely not. But and the other part is like, there's so many great hats that do like what W Pick 24 said. If I miss out, I'll just take the L.
But here's what I think is going to end up happening. I think some of the smaller stores might fall off. They might, they might just be like, listen, I'm not into this anymore. I'm not, because my fit is always going to make hats.
Mm-hmm.
Toppers is always going to make hats. Hat Club's always going to make hats. There's certain stores that are always going to make hats. There's other stores that this was like something that they jumped into because they saw the money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when those stores, like you just brought up Las Vegas Uniform Sports or whatever it is.
Yep.
Remember the place down in Atlanta, Snap Soul Player?
Energy in Alabama.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the name. But those start to fall off and the choices start to get more concentrated, right? There's not as many choices anymore. And then you start to see things kind of correct themselves again. So if people think like the whole hat thing is over, you're wrong. It's just going through an evolution.
Yeah, absolutely. But and then once we get to the other side of it, we'll get a lot more great stuff again, So
yeah, it's just going to be more focused.
And the ones that are, I think you said it before, the ones who have been here are going to stay here. The ones who, are just kind of dipping their toe in, we'll get them out.
But listen, even some of these stores that got into it, they weren't into it because they loved hats. They did it because they want to make money. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, some of these stores just got in because they saw dollar signs.
They saw the boom, yep.
And that's it. And that's what any smart business would do. But then they're gonna all run for the hills now, and then it creates clearance prices, and then it just creates a whole nother issue. So, it is what it is. Just kind of ride it out. Let's move on to the second slide of my fitteds. Okay, I can actually show the last three that I didn't show yet, Leon.
That one actually looks really good.
Poly or cotton?
It's cotton, I think.
Cotton, yeah.
Ruins it.
Yeah, it's cotton.
The color's only available in cotton usually.
I know. Look how that back looks all wrinkled.
You know what you use for that? I'm gonna be honest with you, is hairspray.
I actually really like that Timberwolves.
It's like a Mighty Ducks hook.
It looks cool, yeah.
Kevin Garnett is rolling his grave.
But you like it if it's a baseball hat.
Yeah. Just a good, clean Red Sox.
That one's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Cord brim. So those are the other three that I didn't already show from my fitteds.
In the front stadiums.
I'm not wearing no stadiums on my head. Nope.
All right, let's move on to New Era Cap. Leon's favorite place to shop when they're on clearance.
Okay.
A $200 gift card.
Okay. You got money burning in your pocket. You want to spend some money? You can get these. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah.
You like it, Leon?
I don't mind the Braves. I like the big tomahawk usually.
I bet you do, big fella. do. All right, listen, everybody. Let's hit that like button. We got 128 likes in here, 200 and something people in here. Let's hit that like button. Let's get to 150, guys. Come on, let's get to 150 and then 175 before we wrap up.
They're like embroidered really weird. You look at it real close.
Chain stitch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a chain stitch stuff.
Yeah, I take that back.
Holy
Oh, what is this?
What the fuck?
It's that the house on the top looks like a PlayStation controller.
What is that? What are they doing there?
They're skiing, I think.
Skiing down the hat.
That's what the designers were doing when they're designing this.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, this is what the bachelor degrees gets you, New Era. None of this.
These are bad, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is what culture.
This looks like that needlepoint stitching that you guys were talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go to the third.
You want culture. This is what you got.
So what's that? What's the streetwear brand on the lower right, Leon? Paper.
I forget. I'll look it up real quick.
Leon's going crazy over that one.
Nope.
$80 for that hat. The lower right.
No. Nope.
Yeah, Chris Miller. I did notice that MyFit is still charging $60 a hat, and you have to spend $200 to get free shipping.
And I'll be honest, that'd be a decision.
$60 to me is too much. That's why when Pat and I were at
shipping.
Pat and I were at 55, and we said nope, let's move to 50. 50 is the right price for a hat to me.
Daily paper.
I'll tell you right now, because it's with shipping, it's a lot more.
That's exactly what that is. I remember that game on Microsoft. Packard Bell. Remember that old ass game on the computers where you go skiing and then if you don't ski fast enough, a Yeti comes down the hill chasing you.
Oh no! I said that. I said Alto's Adventure.
And the graphics are horrible, right? They're like pencil stick graphics almost.
No, but Alto's Adventure or something like that. I used to play with my son. But
the Animaniacs. That's kind of cool. So I don't know if it's because I lived out west, but 7107 for a MyFitteds hat for me.
No, that's how much it is.
That's just when you're getting great hats at 50. So it's a decision at that point. It's, a business decision you got to make.
It's too much. In my opinion, it's too much. It's too much. But I'm not the business owner, but it's too much.
Yeah. You think he'll ever go down?
Him?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I listen, some of the stuff he does is special material, so it costs him more. Okay. Yeah. So some of it.
Oh, and he pays extra for his New Era.
He has to pay extra when he does it. That's like some of this stuff was done in a design lab, so it costs more money, and you have to buy more.
I get it. Yes, I get it.
But so sometimes maybe it's too much of it, right? At least right now with the state of things.
He doesn't. It's not going to go down. You don't want to lose that New Era lab account. So, yeah, the
proper store select price is $60. And that hat comes there's one every couple of months, James.
And it comes with a pin, card. There's more stuff.
Nice try, James. And there's zero chance that it gets reproduced, and there's zero chance that there's also zero chance that we restock it or do a pre-order on it. And if you want to question me on my pricing, James, you can go and take a look. We're the most competitively priced non-lid store on the planet. So.
And hit up that sales tab. He got hats going for a little low.
Get out of here, man. You can go on the. No, I know. I get it, James. But you can go on the site right now on our site, and you can leave with 5 hats for $105 with free shipping.
Yeah.
If you go to the clearance tab, if you go to the sale tab.
All right, last slide.
If these are what I think they are, we're in for a doozy.
And hold on, Jason SB, our Topper shipping is pretty reasonable, right? Topper shipping is $7.
Yeah.
And when you actually price out domestic shipping, with USPS, the price of the box, the tape, and the label, we don't make any money off shipping. Shipping, we charge you what we pay. All right, let's move on to the fourth slide in New Era Cap.
Yep, these were what I was thinking of. So these are velvet, satin, corduroy, panel hats.
Oh.
You know, remember
Packer.
I had a bunch of these. I had some not it didn't have satin though.
Mm. They jacked it from Packer.
Yeah, but Packer did like LA, they didn't do
A
word
couple
marks.
teams. Yeah.
They did like 8, but they didn't do word marks.
Yeah.
Fair.
What do you guys think of these?
They're not hideous hats or anything like that. I just wouldn't wear them. Seattle, maybe. The Seattle's cool.
I just would have just make them plain. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not boring.
I don't know, man. Just trying to be different.
They just look a little too. It's like it's. I know they're like regular colors, but they just look busy. But not. I don't know. Yeah, it's no. It's a no.
All right, let's move on to Noble North. Snap's favorite place for needlepoint.
Eggnog, baby.
The hat on the left. Hat on the left is great, and the sweater.
I think his logo is a very good logo. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely the hat on the left I like a little bit more than the eggnog looking one, or eggnog hooked one, but it's not a bad hat either.
Yeah.
He just does good clean hats.
He does. All right, listen, everybody. We're about 14 likes away from 150. Let's get 14 more likes in here as we continue on to Privilege, a.k.a. Home Game New York, right?
Mm-hmm. This is made with Beyonce.
Yeah.
I love this
This
one.
is based on what album?
The Hunger for More.
Lloyd Banks, The Hunger for More.
More, baby.
Yeah.
I'm so
I'm
fly.
so fly. Hey, yeah.
Classic album.
Woo, yeah.
Why would I have Obama in my
There was no
sneaker?
Jay Dilla production there, but it was great.
This is the G Unit.
G-Unit.
This is when Lloyd Banks did not have an issue with his work ethic, where he was in the studio with all of G Unit when they were a cohesive unit, put out some of his best work. I think that album doesn't really have too much of, I don't think it has a skip on it. Warrior Part 2. I'm a warrior. Man, it's a great. The hat looks just like the he used to wear the chain too. Remember the chain? He had the chain because that's kind of like he had like the money looking chain. So or that logo, and it was dope. It was definitely a time.
Good looking hat. I like the side patch is nice and clean. I don't like the Hometown Collection side patch, but if you're going to use one, that's the one to use.
Yeah.
She did a good job with this hat. I got it in hand today. They sent it over to me. They sent me a couple of hats that are coming soon as well. I'll be showing those off pretty soon, but I want to wait until it's closer to their release date.
I think Beyonce's got to be one of the best female designers too right now. I feel like she doesn't miss often. She's very creative with it.
But why pigeonhole her to female? Why not just say she's one of the best designers?
So I'll say that she is one of the best, but I'm just saying there's not that many lady designers, so just giving her flowers. But she definitely, she designs better than a lot of other guys. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, my thing is it just shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. No, 100%.
Beyonce made a nice looking hat, and she's made a bunch of nice looking hats this year.
True.
Nice job, Beyonce. Nice job, Home Game. Let's move on to Prociety.
Don't make Rico look like he's a feminist.
I know.
No,
right?
that's not what I'm saying. No, but
It's quite the opposite.
That's
He
not
did the thing where your boss is like, well, what do you
Hold
mean
on.
by that?
Hold on. That's not a feminist, number one. Number one, it would be quite the opposite.
Well, I mean, a male chauvinist pig.
A misogynist would be the word you're looking for. But what I'm trying to say is that it's, we shouldn't pigeonhole someone, based on that, right?
No, absolutely. I mean, look, like I said, she's done way better than a lot. There's a lot of guys that design hats, and she can put them to shame.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to make you feel a certain way. What I'm saying is I think like sometimes what we do is we marginalize someone by putting them into a group.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's just my thought.
No, I'm with you. I know where you're coming at.
Yeah, like you're the best Puerto Rican Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Right. Like it's just like it's fucking weird, right? Like no, but think about what you just said, Snap. Is that fucking weird?
Yeah,
that would be weird.
Leon's the best Asian Canadian designer that I know.
So all right, so Prosody dropped these hats. Two of them are Deion Sanders primetime hooks in the upper left. The other ones, I
believe Fitted Fire worked on all of them.
Yes, he did.
The Colorados, I think, are super dope and clean. I mean, Colorado's hot right now. The fact that they're, the Rockies, can get that, you can get it that crossover. Why not? And then you do it in the school colors. I think it looks good. They're an LA store, so yeah, why wouldn't you have these just on hand all the time? Like the Dodgers, good clean hats. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the blue Dodgers and the black and silver. The off-white with the black eyelets. I'm like, nah, man, fuck that shit.
I like them. I saw the outfits that they wore with them. I was like,
I don't care what outfit they're wearing. I don't want black eyelets on my fucking white hat.
I get that Easy E, Ice Cube, NWA vibe.
Yeah, I think that's why I like the black and the silver one for sure.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the off-white with the black eyelets.
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Love it.
Interesting. Leon, you like the black eyelets?
I don't mind it on that one because some of the old snapbacks had colored eyelets.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. It looks like old.
It's Leon. I don't mind. It's always like a. Can you say yes, I like it, or no, I don't like it?
No, it doesn't bother me either way. Like it's something that because it ties to the old one, like I'm okay with it.
It's society,
but it doesn't make me like, oh my god, I need it, or it doesn't turn me off to the point where it's like, it's
not. Do you like it or not like it?
I think all three hats are good.
Okay.
They remind me of
okay, the white one with the black eyelets. Do you like it?
I'm indifferent about it. Like I don't like it or don't like it. I think they're okay hats.
That's it. We've got Leon. We've got Jose.
No, I don't feel strong enough to be like, oh my god, it's so good.
You went on an interview once, right? And you said that you try to get us to commit to liking or not liking or ranking a hat in a number basis.
Sure,
and now
it's the middle of the pack. I don't feel strong about it either way. I'm indifferent about the hat.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh my god, the hat's amazing, or oh my god, it's so ugly. It's like, all right, yeah, it's pretty cool. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, Leon, you know that you say that 100% about a lot of these hats every time.
That's probably about 100% of how I feel about it, though.
You don't mind it.
Well, what it plays
it's like a 7 out of 10.
What it plays like, though, is it plays like you don't want to take a stance on things.
All right, that's fair. Out of these ones, my favorite ones are the Colorado ones. The LA ones have a specific style and feel. They're kind of cool, but I'm not breaking the bank and buying them. I had a chance to buy all of them. I only bought the Colorado ones.
All right, let's go to Renars.
Are they not? Ooh.
I snuck my slide in there because I forgot to hand in my pictures to Jason, so I had to put them in myself. 5 minutes for a show. So these were the drops. I forgot to change the top logo too. These were the drops we had at Pran Sports Colorado for the week. So top left, Minor League Monday, Coach Prime, and the Tulsa Drillers. First time that Drillers has been on the front of a logo. The Indians and the Colorado Rockies dropped on Tuesday. and then the Omaha and the Birmingham Black Barons dropped at 9 o'clock today.
All right, keep 2, drop 2, Snap.
Let's keep the J hat and the Drillers hat. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's drop that Colorado cotton candy and let's drop the BBB.
Do you know what it is?
Huh? BBB?
Yeah.
You're
getting there. You're about to say it. Go ahead.
You're about to say it. You're about to say it.
Huh? Nah.
You were saying Burr. I heard you starting to say it.
Baller brand. Big baller.
Big baller brand, baby.
The Birmingham Black Barons. And Willie Mays played for Birmingham, correct? So you did it in a Giants colorway.
Correct.
All right, Rico, keep 2, drop 2.
I'm keeping the Drillers and I'm keeping the Omaha. I'll drop the Colorado, the pink with the pink magenta, and I guess I'll drop the Indians just because it's just I feel like we've seen it.
Okay. All right. Leon, if you had one of these to do over again, which one would it be? And what would you do to it?
That's a good question. Damn, that's a good question.
That damn Drillers is really dope.
Yeah, that question fucked me up. Probably the Omaha. I would have picked a cooler side patch maybe, and not just used the boring word.
But how would you have gotten the Omaha feel to it?
I would have worked harder to find like a side patch that had Omaha in it, maybe.
Yeah.
Instead of just using like the plain word, I would have probably like looked for like a patch, maybe.
Yeah.
I know
my two favorites are definitely the Drillers and the Jacksonville.
I'll tell you what that Omaha hat is missing. A big Leon sticker right there next to the sticker. That's what's missing.
You hate that I market myself. I don't know why.
No, I love it.
So what's the thought behind the Colorado colors? Like, what was the thought behind that?
It's just that they have a lot of Mexicans, and I thought I would appeal to the Mexican crowd there.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I'm trying to sell hats. They have 9 locations.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, Mexicans are not appealed by that colorway.
Asshole out. So
Oh my god.
that's the World Baseball Classic Mexican colorway. So I don't know.
Just because you saw the Mexican team wear that color, that does not appeal to Mexican people.
You speak for the Mexicans all of a sudden?
I have a Mexican sitting here if you want to talk to him.
Who's that?
My son's half Mexican.
Nah, listen. I mean, I was wondering about that colorway specifically. That's all. But all right, cool.
So it's like that Peso Pluma cotton candy.
I'm half Mexican and Asian. If you didn't know.
What?
Yeah, I didn't tell you guys that.
I do like the Drillers logo is really cool.
Thanks.
It really is like
Yeah,
That little oil drop as the dot of the eye is really cool.
Yeah, I have Monday's hats here if you want to see them. The minor league Monday drop, I guess.
All right, let's see it.
All right. So this was back when the Drillers were the Oilers. I wanted to do it in the Colorado Rocky colorway.
No, not that logo, Leon. You did that one?
The Oilers. I wanted to do it in the Rockies colorway. They didn't allow it, so we did it in team colors. And then New Haven, my favorite place to get pizza.
Yeah,
I like that.
Ravens.
So they are also an affiliate of the Rockies. So 2 little Rockies affiliate.
And
releasing Monday.
That cube on your head?
This will be releasing, I believe, Friday, along with a couple other WBC hats.
Nice. I like that Cuba hat. All right, cool. Nice job, Leon, and nice job handling the scrutiny as Snap scrutinized. Let's move on to our
These were the Scruff God pack.
I
they're all solid. There's nothing wild here.
Yeah. I like the purple one. Purple New York. It reminds me of Purple City Dipset. I like the Brooklyn. Yeah, they're all clean.
Yeah, I like the top right the best, I think.
I like the top left.
Okay.
I think it's cool.
It's got that 100-year Jackie patch, right? That's that 100-year one?
Yep. All right, let's move on to sneaker politics. This has been 2 hours already. It doesn't even feel like it today.
Yeah. A lot of hats.
Hanging out with good company.
It's got a big D for you there, Snap.
I can't get over this. I can't get over that Jack in the Box Oilers hat. That's just damn.
It's team colors. That's how the logo comes.
Yeah, I will say that I avoided that logo like the plague.
I think it's cool. It reminds me of like retro.
That would be a good Christmas hat.
And then the side patch, it's like the guy's like showing his ass, like he's twerking almost.
He's swinging.
Yeah, I know he's swinging. Yeah.
Still better than Mr. Met running.
So, Leon, do you like this? I mean, Snap, do you like this big D better?
This big D, I don't like the side patch, so no, I'm going to turn this D down.
Snap likes a grower, not a shower.
You know what's interesting about this one, though? This one looks like a program hat they did like a year ago. Doesn't it, Leon, a little bit? Remember the...
I think they sent it to us.
I think it had a cord brim, though.
Cord brim, yeah. I think they sent it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Sneaker Town. You're not going to believe this. I had a customer come into the store, right, and tell me about a bad experience they had with Sneaker Town, and I said, who answered the phone? And they said some Jamaican lady.
Color me surprised.
I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, and the person doesn't watch our show or anything. They're just like, "Yeah, this Jamaican lady."
I told you.
And the dude told me they're like, she was horrible. She was horrible. I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
Oh, she hates answering questions about hats. Oh, she hates it.
Hurry up and buy.
Do you guys like anything here?
Miami is nice. The Indians is nice.
I like that Miami because they went a different route, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call me crazy. I like the Blueberry Phillies.
You're crazy.
I like something about it.
All right, let's move on to So Fresh.
Just let your soul fresh.
What's that on the right?
So fresh. I thought
it looks like it's made of a sock material. You see it, Leon? Look how wrinkly it is.
Yeah, I don't know. You think it's So Fresh clothing?
Well, I know they have So Fresh hats, but
let's go look them up. Let's see.
Should say SF, shouldn't it?
Yeah, they have. I know for a fact they do their customs, but I swear it said SF, not SC.
Leon, I'm gonna step out for 1 minute.
Yeah, no problem. That red on the Texas background makes it like so hard to see the hat. And I pick any other color for the background, man.
Yeah, Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz, yeah.
Santa Cruz logo.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a university?
Well,
Santa Cruz University? I have no clue.
Look, man, the Bay is different. I'll say that.
Yeah. You feel me, Snap?
You said what now?
You feeling them?
Texas is. I mean, Texas is. It just looks like.
I don't mind them.
It's hard to judge with the Texas one.
No, the Texas hat I like. The SC hat, I'm definitely not. I'm not jocking that. No.
Is it because it's a plain Jane, or you just don't like the script?
I don't like. I hate those Gothic letters, especially that Cincinnati C. And I'm not into solid crowns to begin with.
Oh, and it's black. You don't like blacks, yeah.
While I'm wearing one, but I'm not a big fan of solid crowns. And then SC, I don't even fucking know what it stands for. I don't like Gothic letters, so no.
Yeah. I think the Texas is good because they usually do pretty clean with their color blocking, and then I'm sure
I love how they take their pictures and they put like this cool ass. They always sit them on these cool ass color backgrounds.
Yeah, but like Leon said, why would you put the red on the Texas instead of
Very clean?
Literally could have flip flopped and it probably.
Yeah, it just makes it hard to see the hat. That's all.
Yeah,
you could pick any other color on the Texas one, but whatever, it's fun. If you like it, you like it.
All right. Sports World. No way, Jose.
Oh boy.
No way, Jose.
What happened to you, Sports World? What happened to you?
Right.
Purple and blue, man.
My first store I ever bought a hat from besides Lids.
One of the first
views from the vault. It's all Pierre's fault that I bought from Sports World.
So Sports World, one of the first hats that I had to like find an assist for, and like I was really excited with Sports World. I think the King Wears New Era when he did his I think it was the video game drop.
Oh yeah, it was late in the game buying Sports World. Oof.
But I think that was like one of the last ones. But I had to get an assist for that, and I was really excited. Still, that was about a little bit over a year ago. But they've just, I feel like after that, they just started really losing their way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. All right, stash $12.50. Nope. Nope. Hell no. Hell no.
Look at Leon's face. Leon doesn't know what to say.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna say I don't mind these. I fucking mind them. It looks like somebody took a gallon of milk, poured it over
Come on, man. Come on.
Dried it off, and that's the material.
I mean, the black looks way better than all the others, like it's been said 100 times, but it's just not for me.
Hell no.
And I usually like to have, like, when there's like a new material or something, I do at least like to have like one of them, so it's like in the collection to be like, it's just something to look back at, you know.
Leon, you like the hat?
Say the truth.
I don't necessarily like the hat, but I wouldn't mind having a hat in this material.
Oh, Pierre, is Leon ever going to say?
No, I don't. Okay, listen to the words I'm saying. Listen to the words saying come out of my mouth. I don't like the hat. I wouldn't mind, although, having a hat in this material. Is that like too hard to understand?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or would you want me to take a more extreme stance?
I don't want you to give me two answers that covers your first answer.
I like this hat. I do like this hat. I do. I'm not a fan of that material. I like the execution on this hat. I like the hat. The green one?
Yeah.
No.
No, definitely not. The green one looks like those old the carpet you see it back in those old like conversion vans and shit.
I didn't like the green one. I like this one.
So Leon. I'm calling him Snap. Leon, you would throw this hat in the garbage, right? The incinerator hat?
No, I wouldn't throw it to the garbage.
What would you do with it?
Leon,
I'm just not buying it. That's all.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday, Leon. Mm-hmm. Me and Snap have gone to the store. We bought this hat for you for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You opened it up.
I'd appreciate. Would you return the hat? We'll give you the receipts.
Would you return
the hat, or would you keep it?
No, I would keep it. I'm not gonna return a gift. I'm not.
Would you wear it?
I'd wear it.
Okay, then you like it.
If you want to call it that. I fuck with Ty too. I think Ty's one of the good people in the community. So anything that he makes, like, I'm cool to own.
All right. Let's move on to Still. The best hat store in Canada.
Man, that Toronto script is fucking amazing.
It's dog shit, that one. That was the worst.
It almost reminds me of the King.
King James, right?
Yeah.
that must be why I want to piss on it.
Look at that pin. Look at that pin, man. That hat came out really good. I like it. I wish New Era would have gave us a bigger logo. But what can you do when you have people with bachelor's degrees working there?
I love the plain Jane red Raptor. That was definitely a time. Brings back like the Vince Carter vibes. Super dope. The claw is the claw scratch. It's whatever. They're cool though. They're not bad hats. There's no bad hats here. That's for sure.
I only see one.
No, brother, that red Raptors is no bueno, man.
Wait, is that does that have a funky UV? What's the UV on that red Raptors?
Green Paisley under.
Green Paisley?
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
Mm-mm.
Well, there's 3 good hats here. 1 great hat. There's 1 great hat. 2 good hats, and then that Green Paisley took me out.
They had one of the best NBA logos ever with that little that fucking Raptor up there dribbling the basketball.
Certainly did.
They said, let's really fuck this up.
Right.
Well, it's like they just. I mean, I think it's been a thing.
Why would they, Leon? You're a Toronto guy. Why would they rebrand? Like, why?
I would think. You mean from the dinosaur?
Yeah.
I think they felt that they were like not showing like a mature brand, so that's why they went to like the first. They just removed it off the uniform and still kept the purple and black, so they wanted to look more mature. And then with the other one, they wanted to show a new era where they weren't losing all the time.
But you're seeing it with so many other leagues and so many other teams where it's like they're just getting like the logos and like the art is getting more and more corporate. Like you said about like all those great draft patches and like Pro Bowl patches, amazing. And then they just stopped doing them. Just give you these cookie cutter word art, bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I actually have more hats with steel. How you say that team's name that's affiliated to the Blue Jays with the D?
Dunedin.
I have a Dunedin Drake hat coming out with them. Be ready.
All right. Let's move on to Top Restore Europe.
Oh, yeah. I got my first Europe hats thanks to Mexi a couple weeks ago, and I'm loving them.
NFL Europe loves NFL, man.
Are these all cord?
I can't tell.
The fronts, oh yeah, they look like all cord, yeah. They should be cord.
This is a perfect example when Pierre says that 49ers like hits. Like I as much as it hurts me, that front 49ers looks great.
They have the best fucking script, man.
Raiders is up there too,
and the gold, it just looks great.
49ers though, Leon, with the metallic and you make it red, it's just beautiful, man.
That's fair. That Raiders doesn't look good in anything other than black and white, black, silver, or whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's see the second slide.
Oh no. No. You did not make the Satan yard goat.
That's like the Sriracha goat. The Sriracha goat.
Oh no, Pat. What the hell is that goat right there? Whoa.
That's the Christmas goat.
No, that's the
Krampus
Satan.
goat.
That's Satan.
Look, I love that Cubs, the gold Cub. I love that. That's dope.
Yeah, the gold Cubs is nice, but I like my favorite hat here is the Canadian flag. Real true.
We have that coming to the U.S.
I like it
Nice.
a lot.
I already have it. I already have that hat. It's just a matter of we're going to release it in the U.S. really soon.
Please,
I don't know.
please.
I like that real tree. Is that you talking about the real tree with the red leaf?
Yeah.
I like that. That's tight.
Yeah. That's the best.
That'll be.
hat.
I think we're dropping that next week. I think.
Okay, I like that. I'll
Whoa.
be there for that. It's like a tiger.
That Texas is sneaky. The one with the rust.
Yeah.
That reminds me like a Texas University.
Oh yeah, that Texas City Connect is very.
You know what's interesting? The one that people hit me up the most about, and like, can you bring it to the U.S.? I want you guys to guess.
Not the Satan yard goat.
Indians.
Clark.
That baby blue Indians.
Not the Clark.
Not
Nope.
the Clark.
Nope.
It's
The
the
Pirates?
Satan. It's the Satan goat.
Nope.
The Peagle.
It's on the top row.
The Orioles?
Yeah.
Really?
No way.
It does look
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
I had a ton of people reach out to me and say, "Can you please bring that to the U.S.?"
It's not bad. I think there's about 3 or 4 hats that you could definitely say look really dope before
When you
that.
listen, the problem is the white brims are tough, right? But like
They
if
are.
they look white looks good though. That hat, I bet you if you put it on your head, you curve the brim, whatever, that thing's gonna look great. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
a white brim.
Shoes will go really great with that Orioles, and it makes a lot of sense. Snap
What?
the Carmelo Anthony, his first sneakers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to Topper Store USA, guys. All right, so in store was a really big week, man. You had the 3 beef and broccolis drop. Minor League Monday had the New Haven Ravens and the Portland Beavers. You had the Los Astros. You had the 3 midnight camels, and then I think it was Friday. Was it Friday or Wednesday? I don't remember what day it was. The 3 Flectarns dropped. So and those things flew. So that was the in-store drop. Now let's go to the online drop. It was a very heavy week. So online today we had a bunch of AHL hats drop. You had that I forgot the name of the one in the upper left.
Abbotsford
Canucks. Yeah. Then you got the Manitoba Moose and the San Jose Barracudas that dropped today. But you had a slew of other hats drop throughout the week. The Yakima Bears in the lower right is a plain Jane. But, these are pretty solid hats here.
My favorite hat out of this is the YB.
Yeah, the Yakima Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So plain Jane. I don't know. My favorite hat here is probably the Texas Stars on the bottom.
I gotta go with that San Jose. I think that's a gem.
Fort Wayne Wizards. It's tied with the Yakima Bears.
You know which one sold the best? Which one do you think
Texas
sold out the
Stars.
fastest?
Texas Stars.
No.
The Beavers.
Nope.
The nerdy guy skating over there.
Nope. The Manitoba Moose.
Oh, the Moose. Okay.
That one sold out. That one sold out in about a minute and a half. It sold out super fast.
People love it.
All right. Next slide at Topper Store USA. All right. So we had the Red Sox Midnight Camos. You see the Midnight Camos here in both Boston and the Athletics. The Space City Topper Store Select sold out. You got some side baddies. You've got some plain NFL. The Eagles, the 49ers, and the Raiders all dropped on Sunday. And just some other nice stuff that kind of landed throughout the week in a really good place. And for those that don't know, there's a 30% off sale right now on Topper Store USA. I take advantage of it before it goes away because we're not going to be awfully promotional after December. We're going to be very much back to our roots, which is just making good hats and charging $50. We'll probably keep the buy 3 get 1, but there won't be any more 30% off sales like that. Take that while you can, and let's move on to USA Cap King.
Oh, jeez, what the fuck?
Poor old man.
I think I side with you, Pierre. Velour's got to be done whole way.
Oh my goodness.
It's just weird, man.
Listen, let me tell you about Velvet, right? Because the first time we really truly saw it was John Jay. Right before, like, the year of our first Fitties Awards, like the first year our show was in production.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All mono. New Era, they did a pack a year after. All mono. Next, New Era just did another pack. All mono. We do all mono. And the ones that aren't mono don't look right. They look fucking weird, man.
Yeah. Look like your visor fell off or got exposed to heat or something.
Right.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look, because the thickness is different.
Yeah.
It's not like ripstop nylon, like what I have on here, right? There's no difference in thickness. It's all the same.
Yeah, same texture.
Yeah.
Same. I don't want a thicker brim or a thicker crown.
Would you ever do 2 colors of velvet on one hat?
No.
I think Velvet just looks so clean already. You don't have to do anything to it.
We're not doing any more velvet this year because I think we got one more to drop, but we're not doing any more. We're not making any more.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Everything's lighting in what, March potentially?
I
Yeah.
don't think that's that. I think it's regular polyester. The Phillies
No,
are
the Phillies,
polyester, right?
those are poly. Yeah. I think that young man 215 shooter. I think he did those two hats.
Phillies is clean. The top two are just clean.
I think the only problem with the Phillies is I'd like to see like the same color button as the visor.
Yeah. Or blue.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, this show is just about wrapped up. Might as well take this down.
Ooh, no Topper store preview.
It's crazy. Ooh.
Nice. I like it.
So next week I got more stuff coming in. The week after that we got more stuff coming in. And I'll make sure that
Well, show me some I don't know. Show me something.
Okay.
Show me a Topper store mock-up, please. Something, Pierre. God damn.
listen,
Show me that Eagles, please.
there's some really, really good stuff coming, guys. I'm excited. And what is this? Someone said, can you give a hint about the team that is releasing first at Toppers USA? Oh, you mean the NFL draft hat? Let me just see something real quick. Draft hat. Are you part of the if you go and look at the poll on the broadcast channel, it's the team in second right now.
Ooh, hints. Dropping hints.
And then the next week, we're going to drop a couple more. And then on one of Pat and our stream, one of our streams, we're going to drop the Patriots and Falcons. Because I'm a Patriots fan, he's a Falcons fan. So, all right. Listen, man, I really want to thank you guys for joining us this evening. We got over 150 likes. That's great. And we'll get well over 200 now because you guys got us off to that great start. But I always have a special there's always a special place in our heart with all of these folks that that kind of watch with us live. We love having you guys in the chat. It's like almost like we're hanging out with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
I really do. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you, Snap. I want to thank you, Rico and Leon, for joining me this evening. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. For Rico, Pierre, Snap, and Leon, we out of here.
See you, everybody.
Peace.